Now we will learn the concept of bill receivable. What is this bill receivable? What is discounted bill receivable? What is bill receivable dishonored? First of all, we will understand the meaning of bill receivable. We will understand this concept, which is often a hard topic. Okay, so in bill receivable, there are two parties, and in discounted bill receivable, there are three parties. Okay, so bill receivable, uh, there is a customer. First party is a customer, and second is a business or company or shop, vendor. Okay, the person who wants to sell the good. Okay, there are two parties. So a business wants to sell goods, okay, to a customer. So customer, for example, I'm business, and this is the goods. Okay, this is the goods, and in front of me there is a customer. Okay, I have given goods to a customer. Okay, take this good. Customer has accepted the goods. Now I am saying that okay, pay the money. Customer says I don't have money. So I tell the customer that okay, I'm drawing a bill of exchange on you. Okay, I'm a business and the person in front of me is a customer. Okay, so I told my customer, okay, you are unable to pay the bill. Okay, I'm drawing bill of exchange on you. Okay, which is a proof of debt. Okay, that you have taken these goods and you have to pay in future on certain date. Okay, this amount. Okay, so I'm drawing a bill of exchange. I'm drawing a bill of exchange on customer. Okay, the amount of this good is 500 rupees. 500 rupees goods. Okay, I have written this. Okay, rupees 500 bill of exchange. Okay, keep this. Customer, I have given this to customer. Okay, take. Now customer accepted this. So when the customer accept this, he becomes liable to pay this bill. Okay, so at a specified date, I told the customer to pay this bill day after tomorrow. You have to pay this bill, this amount of bill. Okay, this is a proof. Bill of exchange is a proof of debt. Now bill receivable. Okay, now bill, this is bill of exchange, bills receivable. Now what is bill receivable? Now the day comes where the customer has to make the payment of rupees 500 for the goods he has purchased. Now I am waiting when the customer will come. Now the customer comes. Hello ma'am. I said hello. Give me the money. I told okay, give me the money. Either customer gives me the money and okay, we are done. But if the customer says, ma'am, I don't have any money, I'm sorry to say, I can't give rupees 500 to you. So then the bill receivable gets dishonored. Bill receivable, this bill gets dishonored. It's useless. Bill is dishonored by the customer. So when he fails to make the payment on a specified date. Now what is discounted bill receivable? Discounted bill receivable. Under this concept, there are three parties. First is business, second is customer, third is bank. Yes, right, bank. So what is the role of bank in this bill receivable? Let's understand. It's an easy concept. So okay, the story is same. Customer comes and he gets the goods. I have given the goods to him. Now customer says that I can't pay now, but I will pay you day after tomorrow. Okay, I said okay, pay 500 rupees day after tomorrow. And now this is the bill of exchange. Okay, now before maturity date, before the actual date of payment, I will go to the bank. You will understand. Wait. Now by taking this bill of exchange, I am now going to the bank before maturity date. Okay, like for example, date of maturity is day after tomorrow. So I am going to the bank tomorrow. Now I go to the bank. Now I show the bank this bill of exchange. and now I ask bank to give this amount of money to me. Okay, so bank agrees to give the money of this amount. Bank agrees, but it doesn't give this whole value. Bank agrees to give at discount value. So like this is 500, bank will give me with discounted rate like 440 rupees. Bank will only give me 450 rupees. So okay, I got my money back from the bank. Now I am happy. Now I can go back to my office. Now I got my money. Now what will happen at the maturity date, that is tomorrow? Now what will happen? So on the date of payment, bank goes on the maturity date when the bill of exchange becomes due. Okay, now bank will go to the customer and ask for the payment by showing this bill of exchange. So customer agrees to give. Okay, bank receives his payment back from customer. That's good, settled, everything is settled. But if customer says, I can't give you any kind of money, I don't have money, I can't give you 500 rupees. Now what the bank will do? Now what is the option left for the bank? Tell me what the bank will do. Now bank have no other option than to go to the business company. Okay, now bank will come to me and ask for this amount, saying that your customer didn't pay me the money, now return my money. So this is the procedure of discounted bill receivable. Okay, when the customer fails to pay the money to the bank, it is called discounted bill receivable dishonored. This is the complete definition. Finally, this is called discounted bill receivable dishonored. Why? Because the customer has failed to make the payment to the bank, right? And later day on later day, I will ask this 500 rupees. I will ask this 500 rupees from customer, including the noting charges, okay, and fees, extra charges and fees, which I have to incur because he failed to pay the money. Okay, that is called noting charges. So I will get money back from the customer, but including noting charges, that are the extra charges which were incurred by me because of his failure to make the payment. So this is discounted bill receivable dishonored. Now in auditing, how will you verify this in the client's office? So first of all, there are 5 points of verifying this discounted bill receivable dishonored. First, you have to obtain the schedule. You have to obtain the schedule of discounted bill receivable dishonored. Schedule is just kind of records in which every detail of bills receivable dishonored, discounted bill receivable dishonored is written. Okay. Now second point you have to see is, you have to check as an auditor, you have to check the entry in bank statement regarding the amount of bill dishonored and see that the bank has debited the account of client. So first you have to obtain the schedule, then second is you have to check the bank statement, entry in the bank statement. Third is you have to verify the bills receivable returned by the bank along with bank's advice. Fourth point is see that the bill receivable have been noted and protested by following the proper procedure and the account of drawee or the account receivable is also debited. And the last point is, fifth point is check that the bank commission, if any charged by the bank has been recovered from the party. So these were the 5 points. That's it. Thank you.